guys, welcome back to another week's episode. I've got all my prices and everything that I've done to the trailer here. So whether you're someone looking into building your own camper trailer or buy a cheap ass tradie trailer and turn it into a camper, then this is the video for you. I'm going to run you through everything that I've done to the trailer. And for those viewers that started with me on the channel, you probably know that I built this trailer, but it looks a bit different, doesn't it? Doesn't have the rooftop tent anymore. It's a new color and I've got new wheels. But anyway, sit back and relax and let's get into it, to what I've done to this trailer and whether it's all worth it. Alrighty guys, I'm just going to start off with the basics. So I bought the trailer for only $350. It used to look like this. So yeah, as you can see, it needed a bit of work. It was a bit rusty, but yeah, oh well, that's alright. I was keen to get into it and make it a project for myself. Alright, so then the Raptor coating comes in. I decided to go Raptor because it's a nice texture to the trailer and it's tough. So that cost $240. And then obviously all the equipment that you needed, like the sandpaper, the brushes and the primer, also cost $35. When it comes to the rims, so that was $180, and I also had to buy new wheel hubs for it and grease it as well, and that was $90. And the tires itself, it was $120. It's 225 75 16 tires. So yeah, I'm not sure, is that like a 30-inch tire? I think so, or a 29, one of those two. The other reason as well, so I used to have other tires, and I mean other. Alrighty, so obviously as I mentioned, the wheels is new except for the tires. The tires stays the same. The reason I got other wheels is because the offset of the previous rims were not right. So they would actually kind of rub against the body. So I bought wheel spacers, but I'm not a huge fan of that. So I just decided to buy steelies. You can't go wrong with steelies. They are super tough, and you can fix it as well off-road if they bend for some reason. You can just give them a tick with the hammer. So yeah, it's just a better offset. So it's about this far away from the body. So that's pretty good. When it comes to inside of the trailer, now 12-volt sockets, that was $23, and then the awning, that was $50. It's just a reach rider, nice and cheap. And then the shower awning, that was $109. I'm going to test this out on the weekend, so you guys would be able to see what it looks like, and yeah, definitely worth it. A water level or a splitter, that was $4, just to make sure the trailer is nice and even. Because when I had the rooftop tent, I had to make the trailer even in order to not sleep on like an incline or something. So the aluminium rack, now when it comes to this, that was $179. Now when you do go aluminium, make sure you brace it a lot. And so as you can see, I just went around and got a lot of braces from Bunnings, drilled some holes through it and bolted it together just so it can't break, because when I went to Fraser, the welding by itself wasn't strong enough, so the actual frame just snapped and the rooftop tent just came off, so it was an absolute mess. But yeah, so it's nice and strong now, but I would recommend going steel if you're planning on having a rooftop tent or any other sort of heavy duty stuff on top of the rack. Alrighty, then I've also put a drawer into it. That was $150, and then all the rubbers around the trailer just to make sure it's nice and sealed. That was $40 altogether from Bunnings. Next up is the tie down points. Now I just used this, it was like $4 just to make sure the fridge doesn't go anywhere, so it's nice and secure in the trailer. When it comes to locks, I just went out and bought the cheapest one from Bunnings that has an actual code lock on it, because if it's like a key lock, I'm going to lose those keys. So yeah, it's just nice and easy to have the codes on there. Next up is a water tank. So that's just underneath the trailer. A lot of people said, oh man, the axle is just going to bend into the frame. Yes, it did, just a tiny bit, but that's okay. It's only into the metal frame. It's not into the actual tank itself. So yeah, as you can see, I just got the actual protective housing over the tank just so it doesn't get any stone chips, which makes it cause to leak, I guess. So yeah, that's working pretty well. The water tank was $89, 70 liters of water. It's plenty enough for a few days, showering or just washing dishes as well. And then to hook up the tank to my water system, I needed pipes, clamps, and hoses, and that was $70. So yeah, guys, so far it's a total of $1,827 for this trailer. I mean, it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that's a very good price. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys reckon about the price? Alrighty, so once the trailer's all built, I just got some extra few things that I absolutely recommend is necessary as well. So just a tire repair kit, you can find that basically anywhere. That was $25, and a small foldable shovel as well. That was only $30 as well, in case I need to, you know, be self-sufficient in the bush. I can use that, or if the trailer is stuck and I need some digging, I can do that. But yeah, luckily I haven't used it just yet, so that's pretty good. And then the rooftop tent as well. So I used to have the Canyon rooftop tent. I really liked it, but I had a few issues with the rooftop tent. All right, it's not the tent itself, but just personal issues. First up, it felt very unsteady. So when you climbed up the ladder and you lied on top of the tent, because it's such a small trailer, everything feels a bit dodgy. So I would like roll around the tent and the whole trailer would just move. It just felt very dodgy. And also sometimes during the night I want to go for a wee, and then climbing down the ladder when you're half asleep, it's definitely not recommended from me, because yeah, you really don't want to break a neck or a leg while you're camping. That's just personal opinion. So I ended up selling the tent, and basically what I got then is I bought a lithium battery with the money, and I also bought an instant up 4-person tent from Coleman. So that's pretty good. I will show you guys what it looks like on the weekend. I'm going away to Balloomba Creek, and so yeah, I'm gonna have my whole setup there, and I'm super excited to have my tent instead of the rooftop, because yeah, it's just nice and safe camping on the ground personally. Also, what I did with the money I got from the tent when I sold it is some LED lights at the back. Just looks way better than the lights that I used to have on there. So yeah, that's pretty good. And then another thing as well is an air compressor. Now this was on special at Repco for $99, and yeah, it's a twin compressor, so I reckon it's good. I haven't tested it out many times because usually I just go to a servo if I want to pump up my tires. But yeah, so that's more just when I'm in the bush and need to air up or down, and that's where that comes in handy. And then my hot water system. Now I'll show you guys why I got this one. How beautiful is this place anyway? Donnybrook, very nice. Okay guys, so when it comes to my dual battery system, so I basically just got it in there. All you got to do is flick it on. So basically my water pump is just mounted to the rear like that. Okay, so as you can see, 13 volts, which is great. And then this is my pump switch. So basically you just want to turn that on. Okay, and then when it comes to here, as you can see, you just turn it on here. Cool. So once that's turned on, all right, all you got to do is go on and have a go at that. So yeah, as you can see, that's plenty of water coming out, and then if you go off, the motor kicks out automatically. So that's pretty good. So yeah, and that's why it's so convenient, because it's literally long enough as well. It is portable, so I can put it anywhere I want, and yeah, it's just awesome. It works like with the propane gas bottles over there, as you can see. And then you can also adjust your heat as well, so you can go hot, cold. So yeah, I'm gonna be showering in the winter like it's nothing. So yeah, that's awesome. I think it's flat and that's why it's gone dead. But yeah, another cool thing about this, other units need to constantly run on your battery. You can charge this big boy at home because it's got an inbuilt battery, and then once it's fully charged, you don't have to drain any power from your battery. So yeah, that's pretty cool, and that's why it's my choice. And for $320, everything included, including the pump. I bought this secondhand but never used, so yeah, I reckon that's a very good deal. I think new they're about $350, so yeah, can't complain. I'll probably just mention as well, I've got an Anderson cable, and that's the straps just to keep the box in place. But yeah, that Anderson cable is just running through out there into the car. So once the car is up and running, the battery will be charged, which means that the fridge can be plugged into here, which means that that will stay nice and cold while I'm driving, and the battery will get charged. So yeah, that's pretty cool. After the hot water system of $320, the total of this trailer jumps up to $3,359, excluding the fridge. I've got a 60-liter King's fridge. I think it cost me back in the day $500. It's going great. So yeah, $3,359 plus the cost of the fridge, and then guys, you basically have everything that you possibly can. You got an awning. By the way, this awning is a 2 meter by 2.5 meter. You got a shower awning, you got a hot water system, you got a fridge. What more do you want? So yeah guys, that's basically it. I'm very happy with it. Was it worth it then? Well, to be honest, I would probably recommend, if you want to build a trailer, then go for it. If you want something to work on, go for it. But if you do just want to buy a cheap camper trailer, you don't really want to work on it, and you just want to go out and enjoy your time, because this trailer took me 7 months to build. Every weekend I did something. So it does take some time, and if you don't have 7 months to build a trailer, then 100% for $3,300 you can buy yourself a decent trailer, and that will probably come with a massive tent on top. I don't really like those trailers, just because then you have to mount racks if you want a roof rack on it, and every time you need to access your fridge, you need to, I don't know, lift up the whole lid. It just didn't work for me. That's why I like this trailer. It's very accessible. I can just flick it up, grab a beer in my fridge, and off you go. So everything is pretty cool. And you also can't have an awning on that trailer, which is also, you probably can, but you'll have to modify stuff, and no, don't like that. And I also don't like the big tents, because it's only myself and my partner most of the time, so who needs a massive tent for that? Now that I have a roof rack as well, I've got a 3x3 meter gazebo as well, which is pretty big. It doesn't fit into my car, so yeah, it can just go on top of the rack. So yeah, it's pretty good. If you have max tracks or anything as well, you can just strap it down to the rack, and that's pretty good. So yeah, can't complain. Awesome, all locked up, ready to go. Thank you so much guys for joining in today's episode, and like always, if you have any questions, make sure to pop it down in the comments below, and I'll answer each and every question for you. And I would also like to know, is there anything that you would have done differently on the trailer? Add something, take something away. I'm very excited to read down the comments and see what you guys reckon. But yeah, hopefully this video helped out some of you guys out there that wants to do the same thing. This is a 5x3 trailer as well, so it's very small, and yeah, I mean, it takes all the equipment I need, so I'm happy. And the good thing is you can just leave it at your campsite, and you can take your forward drive and go out forward driving without having anything in the car that can shake around and break. So yeah, overall very happy. Thanks for watching guys. Make sure you like, subscribe on the channel, and yeah, I'll see you guys next weekend. See you later.